Hello and good morning to everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are here together for our Ask Me Anything. Yes, my screen will go on in a little bit. Don't worry. Let me just say hello to everybody who's here on Zoom and on YouTube. If you'd like to know how you can get to me or get to my Zoom, please message me and I shall let you know. Thank you so much, Premji, Monica ji, Rita ji, Sujata for joining in, and Angel for joining in. Thank you, being here. Thank you so much. Okay, before we begin, I would like you all to close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Just close your eyes and take 11 long breaths. Slow and long, slow and long. Bringing all your attention to the here and now. Relaxing each and every muscle and cell of your body. Being here for no, no other reason but to enhance our knowledge. Once you're done with the 11 breaths, open your eyes and please type and let me know. Done. Thank you, Sharmaji, for saying done. Awesome. Thank you, Premji, for saying done. Take your time. There is no rush. There is no hurry. It's a beautiful Sunday morning with lots and lots of rain, at least where I am. And let us begin. All right. Thank you so much for being with me. And we are going to talk about a couple of things. The first question, of course, that came to me was, what is Akashic reading? How do we use it? What happens around it? So, first and foremost, yes, I have done a course in Akashic reading. I practice Akashic reading. It is extremely wonderful. Akasha is one of the elements that we are made of, ether. And what Akasha means, it means the space between space. How do you explain that? Let's try and create in a very simple way. Uh, it holds everything, the past, present, and the future. So if you were visualizing it, if anybody has seen the movie, I can't remember the name of the movie, but there's a movie in which a person was just in a box and they could see everything around them and see their past, present, and future. And you can just Go through that window and see what's happening there, come back. Go through that window and see what's happening there, come back. So they could see it. Also, they saw if they took a particular decision, how would that outcome be? Okay. So Akasha holds everything. But before we go into that discussion, and this is interesting, right? Oh, so you can see my future, you can tell me what to do, what can happen, all of that. But before that, realize Akasha is actually, to a large extent, for it's a library for all clairvoyant people. People who can see the future, who can hear the future, who can smell the future, who can taste the future, who can feel the future. We all have that in us because we are part of Akasha and we can access Akasha. Okay, so we can do both. It just takes practice, just like you learned how to walk. It takes practice to be able to access Akash. Akash also works in the karmic laws. So it will not give you answers to questions you're not supposed to know. It is very, very clear. It is a library in one way, that's how it's used. It stores all the emotions you create. So when you have a thought, it goes into the Akash. This Akash then converts into energy, this thought then converts into energy in the Akash, which is radiated outwards into the universe, and the universe keeps expanding, or Shiva keeps expanding with the help of Shakti. And Shakti creates more energy through your thoughts. So that's one basic aspect of it as it keeps on going. Akash is also something which, so I don't know if you know, if you've been to Kashmir, there was one point in time every Kashmir Pandit had a list of all your history, of your ancestors and all everything. So Akash could be seen as that as well. Okay. Now, to access Akasha, for me, the first step was Kundalini meditation. Okay, that was the first step because you need to pull those energies up to your third eye, which is the vision, and connect with the crown or the universe for you to be able to access it. Like my access limitation, as said by Akasha at the moment, is to get you yes or no answers. It's not about, can you give me an elaborate answer? No. Akasha just says, Saurabh, for you, at this point, you can answer only yes or no. And Akasha normally gives you very directional answers only. Very, very simple, basic. So the questions have to be simple, the answers are simple. How do I get there? What do I do? Akasha leaves it up to you. Is this right? Wrong? Oh, but I thought this was right. Akasha will give its answer. You accept it, you reject it. In our ego, it's completely up to us. Akasha has no ego associated with it. Eventually, like I said, right? Akasha is karma based. So it will never deviate you from the consequences of your actions that you're supposed to face. That will be there. The idea about, and now you will ask me, what do I do? I've been talking to a lot of people. What is the purpose of life? The purpose of life, because Akasha is directing you like to the purpose of life. So the purpose of life, the first, the first, the first thought or the first hint is your name. What does your name mean? Because that sets your compass. Like my name is Saurabh, it means fragrance. I think it means some other things also, but I associate fragrance or spreading fragrance. So unless I speak nicely, I dress nicely, I smell good, I am clean in body, mind, and soul, I can't spread fragrance. I can spread foul smell. If that also is fragrance, by the way, but what does foul smell attract? Flies, pigs, right? Maybe a lotus also. Absolutely. So you choose your life. Do you want to spread good fragrance or foul fragrance? Foul by our judgment. Nothing really is foul. So Akasha will give you a direction of spreading, doing good for people, betterment for people, what you need to start, what you need to stop. That is what Akasha will tell you. I hope I've answered this question. And if you have any follow-up questions on it, please do ask in the chat groups, in the chat, so I can then answer it for you. In the meantime, I shall go to my question number 2. Thank you so much, Angel, for calling a lovely t-shirt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see, what was the next question? Okay, so next question is, what happens when someone not close to you asks a very personal question, act innocently, but they're trying to invade your space? Okay, so let's answer this question here. Okay, so when a person talks to you and asks you a question and you believe your personal space is getting invaded, you don't need to answer, right? People will do what they do. So we had a beautiful discussion, or I was having a discussion with somebody this week about patterns. Oh, I want to change my patterns. What does that mean for you? For a lot of people, it means my life should change. Oh, this is how it should happen. This is how it should happen. This is how it should happen. Do you have control over your life? No. You have control over how you react to your life, how you respond. Are you being impulsive, intuitive, or well thought out? Intuition will help you once in a while. It's an idea to be used once in a while, not all the time. Impulse should never happen. That means everything should be well thought out. There was a parent who I was speaking to earlier who said, oh, who told the child because they got bad marks, leave this house. No, you never do that. You never ever do that. This is an impulsive action. Because do you really mean it? No. But can you hurt the other person? Absolutely. Now, coming back to you, when somebody does that to you, when they're talking, this is where you get to learn. Every single action happening in your life is basically taking you or triggering you to the next level. It's a rocket fuel. Okay. The more you get triggered, the more you evolve. So you have to begin to learn from each of the triggers that create anger, irritation in you. Why is this person saying something bothering me so much? This person, as per our soul contract with the person, has come in to give us this. We had asked them at the soul level, please give us this. You're like, but why? Why would I want to get hurt? No, it's not about getting hurt. It's about learning. Let's take an example. You wear a white shirt and you go and have Chinese soup. What's going to happen? Most likely, you will have dots and splashes of that, because even if you're drinking very carefully, water is very naughty, right? It will splash on you. So what do you learn? What has that soup taught you? Never wear a white shirt when you're having Chinese food or any curry food for that matter. Never wear a white shirt when you are standing and eating. Chances are daag to lagega you. Similarly, when something triggers you, it is basically telling you, you need to see why it's triggering you. Why is this person bothering you so much? What have you given to this person? Do you want to learn how to take your energies back? We shall be doing a workshop on it very soon. So don't worry. We will learn how to take energies back from people who trigger us. In the meantime, whenever you feel triggered, just close your eyes and acknowledge. I acknowledge, I allow, I accept that this has triggered me. I acknowledge, I allow, I accept that this situation has triggered me. And be done. Okay? Simple and easy. Okay, let's go to the next question. Next question is, everything in life. So I'm going to answer this. What do you do when the person tells you and then blames you for everything? Firstly, they are blaming you. Why are you taking the blame? You don't have to respond. Let them say whatever they want to say. Second, okay, this is more important. Every action happening in our life is our karmic consequences. It has happened because of karmic consequences. And I would like to apologize to one of the people who was watching it. Sorry, I kept calling it karma. It's not karma, it's karam. Karam. Because karma is actually Sanskrit. If you want to talk in Hindi, it's karam. So my karam and my karmic actions for that. So going back to it, everything in life is your consequence of your karmic actions. What if this is the easiest way for you to receive those consequences? By getting blamed. You could have gotten into an accident, you could have fallen off someplace, somebody could have hit you. Right now, somebody is just blaming you. Realize the universe is trying to give you your karmic consequences in the easiest manner possible, based on whatever you would have done over the lifetimes, and you're trying to release over this lifetime. When somebody is super nice to you, or not nice to you, or nice to you, or not, or horrible to you, they're all playing out karmic consequences. So, जैसी करनी वैसी पढ़नी. I can tell you this: you do not recall every single day of your life. You do not recall every single actions that you have done in your life. So please don't say, oh, I never did this. If you are facing it, you have definitely done it. That is the rule. वहां क्या हुआ, कैसे हुआ, किस लिए हुआ? Why is it happening? What did I do? That's later. It's happening. I did it. What should I do next to prevent this emotional hurt in me? That is extremely important. What can you do to prevent the emotional pain and aches in you? When you look at that, or not prevent it, sorry, to change it. Don't control it. You manage your emotions in a right place, saying, how can I benefit from it? What can I do to manage it? Don't fight it because it's happening. It's your own body, it's your own kids. All your emotions are your kids. You can't fight your kids, you can't kill your kids. You can only discipline them in the right direction. Okay? So those are the questions for the day. If there's any more questions, I can very happily answer that. Please do feel free to ask. Okay. There you go. I see any questions and nothing in Zoom. Let's see in YouTube any questions. Thank you so much. I think I said thank you. Okay. No more questions. All right. So let's close this with then 3 chants of Om and breathing deeply. Take a deep breath, please. Om. If you enjoyed this, please share it with your friends, families, and enemies. Share it with everybody so that they can benefit in life. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week ahead.